Hello everyone. Good day to all our students. Welcome to another day of full of fun and learning. I am teacher Ami Rose from Santa Ana National High School and I'll be your teacher broadcaster in Science 7. This day will be an incredible moment as we are going to explore, discover, and learn new exciting things. Just a quick reminder to all our students before we start our lesson. 1. Please look for a comfortable place while tuning in to our channel. Second, make sure to have your notes and pen ready for today's discussion. And third, prepare your Science Quarter 4 Module 3 for more fun and exciting activities. Please don't forget to click the notification bell below the screen and hit the subscribe button for more updates. Before we start our lesson, it is important to have a quick review on the previous topic. So last time, we were able to cite and explain different ways of sustaining Earth resources. And to continue our discussion in relation to our prior topic, let's read all together the news article and answer the questions that follows. Earth Atmosphere Security Blanket. Every living and non-living things here in our planet is truly blessed to be protected by an invisible blanket, and it was recalled as the atmosphere. The Earth atmosphere is composed of different gases, namely nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, and other gases 1%. It is composed of 5 layers that have different characteristics. High above the planet, it becomes thinner until it reaches the space. The atmosphere plays an important role to make our planet livable. It provides a shield in order to protect us from the harmful ultraviolet rays. It also catches heat, making the temperature comfortable for us living things. Thus, our Earth atmosphere is known as our security blanket. Thank you, students, for reading it with me. Now, based on the article, what do you think is the most abundant gas in the atmosphere? Yes, you're right. Nitrogen is the most abundant gas among all gases found on the Earth's atmosphere. Next question. What do you think will happen to the atmosphere as it reaches the outer space? Yes, atmosphere becomes thinner until it gradually reaches the outer space. For my last question about this article, why do you think the Earth's atmosphere is known as security blanket? Very good. The Earth's atmosphere plays an important role that makes our planet habitable. It serves as a shield in order to protect us from the harmful ultraviolet rays and also catches heat, making the temperature comfortable for all of us. Amazing, right? So, do you have any idea our topic for today's lesson? Yes, you've got it right. Our topic for today is about atmosphere. To begin, this topic is anchored in the most essential learning competencies given by the Department of Education, which is to discuss how energy from the sun interacts with the layer of the atmosphere. And these are the objectives. 1. Identify the layers of the atmosphere. 2. Differentiate the layers of the atmosphere based on variation of temperature. And 3. Explain the significance of the layers and the boundaries between them. So, what is an atmosphere? Atmosphere is the blanket of gases that surrounds Earth. It is made up of a mixture of gases, mostly nitrogen and oxygen. It is divided into 5 layers, namely Troposphere, Stratosphere, Mesosphere, Thermosphere, and Exosphere. Each layer of atmosphere is separated according to its temperature. Different temperature gradients create its thermal structure. Thus, every layer has its own characteristics. First layer of the atmosphere is the troposphere. It has 0 to 20 kilometer altitude with 15 to 60 degrees Celsius temperature. It is the layer closest to the Earth's surface. The weather occurs here because it contains most of the water vapor. In terms of the air in this layer, it's constantly moving. As a result, aircraft flying may have a bumpy ride or turbulence. Second layer of the atmosphere is the stratosphere. It has 20 to 50 kilometer altitude with negative 51 to negative 15 degrees Celsius temperature. Many jet aircraft flies in this layer because it is very stable. The ozone layer is found in this area. It absorbs the sun ultraviolet rays that can be harmful to plant and animal life. The third layer of the atmosphere is the mesosphere. It has 50 to 85 kilometer altitude with negative 15 to negative 120 degrees Celsius temperature. It is the coldest atmospheric layer surrounding the Earth. The major rock fragments burn up in this layer. The fourth layer of the atmosphere is the thermosphere. It has an altitude of 90 to 1,000 kilometers from the Earth's surface and has 84 to 2,000 degrees Celsius temperature. Space shuttles fly here and is also where the auroras are found. Auroras, referred to as northern lights. These are caused when the solar wind strikes gases in the atmosphere above the poles. Ultraviolet rays and X-ray radiation from the sun are absorbed in this layer. The fifth layer, or the last layer of the atmosphere, is the exosphere. It has an altitude of 500 to 1,000 kilometers from the Earth's surface and has 1,500 degrees Celsius temperature. This layer merges into space, and satellites are stationed in this area. Also, the thin layer transmits little heat in these levels. And those are the layers of the atmosphere. So students, let's all remember that these layers of the atmosphere are the main reason why the Earth is protected from any harmful objects from the outer space. Living organisms, including us of course, are feel safe and protected. It serves as a shield in order to protect us from the harmful ultraviolet rays and also catches heat, making the temperature comfortable for all of us. Oh wow! What a very interesting lesson we have today, students. To find out more if you understood our discussion, let's exercise our mind through this activity. On your module, page 5, let us practice activity 1. Complete the table with the correct atmospheric descriptions found in the given box. I'll give you a minute or two to do the activity. Are you done completing the table? Okay, let's check. Troposphere, most abundant of water vapor. Planes fly here, closest to the Earth. Living organisms are found here. Next, we have the stratosphere. Ozone layer is found here, cloud-free. Mesosphere, coldest layer. Nature burns in this layer. Next, we have thermosphere, hottest layer. Northern lights happens here. The last, exosphere. Satellites orbit in this layer. Space shuttles orbit also in this layer. Good job, students! You were able to correctly place those descriptions on the layers of the atmosphere. Easy, right? I know you did really well. Now, let's go on and do the next task. On your module page 6, let's do the Let Us Practice More activity 2. Complete the concept map with the correct detail. Use a separate sheet for your answers, and I'll give you a minute or two to do the activity. Shall we check? Atmosphere is composed of oxygen, nitrogen, and other gases. Atmosphere is divided into exosphere, thermosphere, mesosphere, stratosphere, and troposphere. Atmosphere is divided based on altitude and temperature. Atmosphere is heated by sun. Excellent! Finally, you were able to complete the concept map. So, for more exciting tasks, you may read and answer other activities found in your module. Alright students, this time, to sum up our lesson, let's gather together all that we have learned today. The atmosphere is divided into 5 layers and comprises 70% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and other inactive gases 1%. Moving upward from ground level, this layer are named the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. The ozone layer can be found in the stratosphere. The coldest layer is the mesosphere. The thermosphere is where you can find the aurora borealis. The exosphere is the last layer and it merges into space. And this ends my discussion for today. Great job to all the students. I will be really glad if you learned a lot from our lesson. Don't forget to answer the assessment part found in your module. If you have questions about the module, don't hesitate to ask your teacher. Again, this is Teacher Amiros, your teacher broadcaster. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, everyone.